Well, we were concerned that after having such a good showing during the pandemic, we were obviously worried about how it would play out going forward. And we were delighted to see that the growth in the business that was good was sustained. We carried on doing well and even better. The last thing people want to give up is their holidays. If you ask them to cross something off their budgets, it's amazing that each time you ask this question, people will not give away their holidays. So we've got to come up with holidays that suit the people, suit their pocket and their interests. And this was really discovered for us through the pandemic. Growth and increasing potential in the charter industry, which also feeds the sailing school. People always wanted to sail, have to know how to sail, and of course our sailing school sector grew exponentially. The fleet sizes increased 20% from last year, and I can see that happening again.
Marinas are pandemic-proof. They are very resilient operations. They've made it through these economic challenges that have impacted the whole world economy. That doesn't mean that they're going to be continuously seeing this kind of growth and success. So we have to prepare our industry, we have to prepare our marinas for what lies ahead. And when we talk about the theme of winds of change at this year's conference, it's extremely important that marinas take this part very seriously moving forward. So for infrastructure, be prepared for aggressive winds, waves, weather actions that are happening. They are non-stop. And our marinas are only getting older. A finite number of them are investing in the future. We really need to turn the tide on that and make sure that a lot of our other operators start to do that and start to plan for the future. Also start to think about where is your labor force going to be coming from. That's a critical piece. We're seeing significant competition for labor in every industry right now. And the third one is look at who your future boaters are going to be. What are their needs going to be? And start preparing for that. And the only way you know that, talk to people in the industry, talk to your boaters, look at what they're doing. People want bigger boats. They're longer, they're beamier. Get ready for that, because that means there's going to be a lot more demand on the infrastructure itself.
The boating sales year has been actually, again, pretty outstanding. I don't think there's been any complaints from anybody about people or about the things slowing down. We do have some issues coming up. Of course, the first one we're worried about is the luxury tax, which came into effect on September 1st. We are trying to deal with that now. We probably have to do some more public education as to exactly how this tax is effective. The problem is the government's not helping us by much either, because they're giving us nothing but gray areas. The second problem that we're all going to be facing again is because of COVID and factory problems is the supply side again is becoming an issue for us. So that's discouraging for some buyers who want to have a boat right now, especially if they're into the new boat market. Of course, the used boat and the brokerage side of things will always continue, and probably in reality that's what we're going to be looking at more so for the next year or two. Other than that, I think again everyone's had a good year. Optimism is high, and we're all looking forward to moving ahead.